The OnePlus 9 series is now finally announced. So let's look at them in the new episode of Tech Analysis. This is Tech Analysis Episode 5, the OnePlus 9 series. Today we are going to look at the OnePlus 9 and let's start off with its display. The OnePlus 9 has a full HD AMOLED 120Hz refresh rate display. This is pretty standard right now. It also has a 20:9 aspect ratio and also has adaptive refresh rate, which just means that it can switch refresh rate from 1 to 120 Hz depending on the application, saving battery life. It has a 6.5-inch display. Give this display a 9 out of 10. Would have liked Quad HD, but you get what you pay for. Processor and RAM. It has a Snapdragon 888 processor as expected and 8 to 12 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM. It also has 128 gigabytes to 256 gigabytes of UFS 3.1 storage. Basically, all you need to know is that it is very fast. This would get a 10 out of 10. Awesome. Now on to the battery and charger of the phone. It has a 4500 mAh battery with 65-watt warp charging like the last generation. OnePlus boasts that it can charge from 1 to 100 in under 30 minutes. This is basically the same as their old phone. It also has 15-watt wireless charging capability. I would give this a 10 out of 10. Finally, onto the camera. This is marketed as the main feature of the phone because of a huge collaboration with Hasselblad, who made the cameras that went to the moon in the 1970s. So let's see the camera sensors. This phone has a 48 megapixel main camera and a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera and a 2 megapixel monochrome sensor. These sensors are huge. The 48 megapixel main camera is the same main camera of the OnePlus 7 Pro, but it has a bigger sensor size. 50 megapixel ultra wide camera with a freeform lens, which actually reduces distortion in ultra wide photos. This ultra wide camera and main camera is even more weird than the Oppo Find X3 Pro, which basically had the same sensor as the main and ultra wide camera, which I made a video about. Please watch it, I need views. It also works as a macro camera like the Galaxy S21 ultra wide camera and the monochrome camera. One question, OnePlus, why? It has a laser autofocus sensor as well, which helps in focusing on objects. The video capability of this phone is 8K 30 fps or 4K at 60 fps. The selfie camera is a 16 megapixel camera, which is pretty okay. I think it also has Hasselblad camera software, and I think some hardware is made by Hasselblad. I don't know, but it has Hasselblad camera software. Anyway, I would give this a 9 out of 10. Just one mark is cut off because of the useless monochrome camera. What you have been waiting for? The price of the phone. The price of the phone is very good. It is 50,000 Indian rupees and 729 US dollars. Comment down below what you think about the price. While you're down there, why not like the video if you enjoyed and hit the red subscribe button to see more videos like this one. And that's basically it for the OnePlus 9. Let's move on to the OnePlus 9 Pro. Now on to the OnePlus 9 Pro. Let's start talking about the OnePlus 9 Pro with the display. The display of this phone is a Quad HD AMOLED 128 refresh rate display with a 20 to 9 aspect ratio. The display is 6.7 inches. It's basically the same as the OnePlus 9 with a Quad HD panel instead of a Full HD one and a larger screen. It also has a 10-bit color display which can display 1 billion colors. It gets a 10 out of 10. They made a great display. Now on to the CPU and RAM. There is no difference between the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro in this aspect. Not that they can do any better than this. So it's basically the same as the OnePlus 9. I would give this a 9 out of 10 just because I think they could have at least bumped the storage space option to 512 gigs instead of 256 gigabytes. I don't know if how much it would cost if they had to bump up the storage, but I think they could have done it. Now onto the battery and charger. The battery and the wired charging speed is still the same, but the wireless charging speed is really good at 50 watts. 10 out of 10 again. On to the OnePlus 9 Pro's cameras. It has the same three cameras as the OnePlus 9. Yes, even the monochrome camera is in the OnePlus 9 Pro. But it has one more camera, which is a telephoto lens. The telephoto has a 3.3 times zoom. It also has 4K 120 FPS video capability, which is an upgrade from the OnePlus 9. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Again, one point is cut off because of the monochrome camera. On to the price. This is what you all have been waiting for. This phone is 65,000 Indian rupees and 969 US dollars. Again, I'm going to leave the rest of it to you guys. Do you think these phones are better than the OnePlus 8 series? Are their prices competitive? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that, thanks for watching. Hit the like if you enjoyed the video. Click on the left to subscribe for more videos. Click on the right to see one of our other videos. We will see you in the next video. Bye.